question for you tonight. Everyone who makes a car payment each month, how do you know that that payment is actually going to the bank? You don't usually get a receipt for it.
Well, Jack Nepoth always makes his car payments on time. So imagine how he felt when Ally Bank told him you missed the first payment on your new car. Also, you owe us an additional $300.
Well, Jack knew he was getting worked over, so he called Bill Spencer and the Call for Action team.
As a young kid, I got started by just loved it and continued on as I grew older.
Ever since he was just a little boy, Jack Nepoth of Howell has spent almost every free moment of his time hunting deer the old-fashioned way, the bow and arrow.
In the last 50 years or whatever I've been hunting, I probably put down over 100 deer.
A true marksman with his bow, it's safe to say Jack definitely has the ability to zero in on the target and stay focused. Jack needed that focus this past summer when he bought a brand new 2011 Chevy Cruze and ran into a very unexpected problem. You see, to pay for the car, Jack financed a loan through Ally Bank. And when his first payment came due July 4th, Jack paid the total amount due, $289. And he paid it early. He paid it on June 23rd. 1 month later, Jack ran into trouble.
Well, I got my second car payment from Allied, and they showed the balance was over $500, which I questioned immediately, and called them on the phone, and they said, well, Jack, you didn't pay your first payment. Here's the original right here, showing what we paid and when we paid it.
Oh, yes, Jack kept the receipts, the paperwork, he had it all, as well as a copy of the money order that he used to make that payment. And still, Ally Bank officials insisted they never got their money. For the next 5 agonizing months, Jack tried to fight the bank and prove that he was right.
How many calls did you make, would you say?
20. I would dare say that between my wife and myself, we spent 40 hours on the phone.
Finally exhausted and not a step farther than when he first started, that's when Jack called the Call for Action team. Right away, we contacted top officials at Ally. An investigation was started. And just a few days later, bullseye. Ally turned up copies of Jack's cashed money order that proved that Jack had paid his bill on time. And with that, Ally sent Jack a check totaling just over $320.
I don't know what to say other than I'd like to thank all of you and call your supervisors and let them know what a fine job you're doing for the little guy. It's just a wonderful thing that you guys, service that you guys provide, and without you, where would we be, the little guy? Voiceless.
All right, well, thank you very much, Jack. Thanks for that praise. And it's right, this is a frustrating thing. I mean, you send off that money, you don't get a receipt in the mail, you have no proof. So basically, it's your word against a huge bank. What do you do? Very frustrating.
Yeah, you call Bill.
Call us, that's right. We want to thank Ally Bank for working with us to finally solve this problem. Remember, if you've got trouble, call the Call for Action team at 248-827-3362. I'm Bill Spencer. Call for Action.
It's just frustrating to me that we have to get involved in these cases.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it was his first car payment, too, and he paid it early.
Yeah, right. Well, good work as always.
You got the job done.
Yeah.